Royal Fleet. The Red Wings. The way to start your Final Fantasy game with a fleet of airships. Nothing quite says Final Fantasy like a fleet of airships. Crewman. Captain, we will arrive at Baron shortly. Very well. The captain seems kinda down. After what we did, who wouldn't be? Orders are orders, but killing innocent people to get the crystals isn't right. Dark deeds. The crew's shaken about guilty conscience. Damn. No wonder. Killing mages. Killing local leaders just to get their ancient artifacts. Crystal. Still lowering his head in shame. The Red Wings are supposed to protect people, not harm them. That's enough. But, Captain, surely you don't condone what we've done. All of you, listen well. The raid on Mysidia was imperative for Baron's prosperity. The Mysidians know too much about the crystals. Their very possession of one is a threat to Baron. Ah, that's a familiar line. His Majesty ordered we obtain their crystal, and as soldiers of the Royal Air Force, we are sworn to obey. Captain. Captain, monster sighted dead ahead. Prepare for battle. Ah, floating eyeballs. And I like the look of the main character with the armor being kind of like having the beak and these kind of draconic features. Now, annihilation. Oh man, one crew member got hit. Are you alright? We've got more hostiles! Damnation! Zoo! Some sort of bird or a pterodactyl. Blue fang. This is just cutscenes just showing me what combat looks like, I suppose. Is everyone okay? Crew assembled. All accounted for, sir. We've been encountering more monsters than ever lately. There's no end to them. Could it be some kind of omen? Captain, we are now approaching Baron. Very well. Prepare for landing. Baron is the name of our kingdom, or the kingdom that we serve. Has the Red Wings, their prized grand jewel, their martial forces. Bagan, well done. So the crystal is now ours. The Mysidians put up no resistance. In fact, they were completely defenseless. Is this pity I perceive? Come, Captain. His Majesty awaits. You goddamn bootlicker. Have to have some sort of a sniveling evil kind of a like number 2. I can't remember what the term for it is in medieval times. If you'll excuse me, Captain, I must speak to His Majesty in private. Please wait here. Wonder what they're gonna talk about me behind my back. Your Majesty, I'm afraid Cecil can no longer be trusted. He clearly questions your authority. He does? Your counsel is well heeded, Bacon. But so long as I obtain the crystals, Cecil's transgressions matter little. Send him in! Yes, your majesty. Captain, his majesty summons you. The kingdom of Baron hails your return. May I have the crystal? Yes, your majesty. Handed over the water crystal. It looks genuine to me, sire. It's beautiful to behold. You are dismissed, Cecil. Something weighs heavy on my heart. Have to speak out. Your Majesty. Nani? You dare? Yes? Captain, what is it? Your Majesty, forgive me, but what are your intentions regarding the crystals? My men are confused and displeased at their orders. And what of you? Do you question my command? No, I only ask... Silence! Do not think your treachery has slipped past me. I trusted you, Cecil, but you leave me no choice. I hereby relieve you of command of the Red Wings. Your Majesty? Now, I charge you with another duty. Slay the phantom beast that plagues Mist Valley and deliver this bomb ring to the village of Mist. You leave tomorrow at first light. Shit. Oh, Kane. Your Majesty, I beg you to reconsider. Cecil has done no wrong. Kane, if you are so concerned about your treacherous friend, you may accompany him. Your Majesty, now take the ring and be gone. Received bomb ring. Your Majesty. I'm sorry, Kane. Once we've completed the mission, the king is bound to forgive us both. You'll command the Red Wings again in no time. Get some rest. Leave tomorrow's preparations to me. Thanks, buddy. It's good to have somebody look after you, look out for your back when your superior is such a dickhead. But yeah, he's been obsessed with these crystals for some reason. I don't even have a clue what the crystals are all about. Of course, they're tied to the elements like the water crystal, but still. So yeah, this is the Pixel remaster. I don't have the original in my possession, and also the original has all sorts of little clanky things that I think the kind of common consensus is that the later the version of Final Fantasy IV, the better it is. So yeah, here we are. Let's look around a little. If you value your life, you'd best put king and country before anything else. Yeah, don't question your orders. Just kill, kill, kill. I've heard rather disturbing rumors regarding the king lately. Oh, you don't say. Let's see, some crewmen? His Majesty's acting very strange lately. I'm glad I'm not the only one who's seeing this. Whatever others may say, I trust the king. Well, loyal is to a fault. Let's see what's here. Well, Kane is here. Mist Valley is northwest of Baron, alright? With you and our commander Kane joining forces, nothing will be able to stop you. What's wrong? I'm sorry to have dragged you into this. Don't be. I acted of my own free will. I mastered the Dark Sword on His Majesty's orders, but it was to protect Baron, not to plunder. You're not to blame. I'm sure the king has his reasons. I envy you, Kane. I envy the path you chose. I suppose I could have attained a higher rank had I become a Dark Knight. My father was a dragoon, but he passed away when I was still young. I felt that I could keep some sort of connection with him if I became a dragoon as well.
I didn't mean to bore you with my stories. Anyway, I don't need your concern. The only thing you should be concerned about is slaying that beast tomorrow. I don't want to be the only one pulling his weight.
I'll give as good as you, rest assured.
That's more like it. We should get some sleep. We rise early tomorrow.
Kane. A dragoon, so a dragoon is a lower rank than a Dark Knight. And I would suspect a Dark Knight is someone who's more like supposed to be fiercely loyal, like a Dark Paladin or something. I heard you acquired the crystal from Mysidia. That's right, sadly.
I'm on duty, leave me alone!
Leave me alone, I'm busy! If you are free to take the items from the storage room to help you on your mission. Press the switch on the wall to open the door.
Wow, thank you. There seems to be some crates there. Where's the switch? There.
It looks like it flashes the whole, like, what's it called? That symbol whenever there's something to interact with. Tent. Ether. $480. Oh, hell yeah. Let's see where this leads. Yeah. Searching the castle. Baron's sacred treasures rest behind this wall, but access to that chamber is forbidden. Alright, maybe later on in the game I'll be able to pass you by, blocking my passage. This is one of those games, by the way, that I've, kind of like with Final Fantasy VI, I've played somewhere around to the midway point, and this is kind of my chance at trying to play through it all the way, because, you know, I really like... oh, actually, let's see if I can, before I go here, let's see if I can go through the front doors a little bit. It's an enclosed space. All is well, sir. A foreboding air surrounds the castle as of late. Oh, well, Cecil was talking about some sort of a omen and stuff, and there's some workers there. Let's see if I can go. The door is closed, so let's... by the way, what was that pulley there? Oh, okay, yeah, cool. I can open the doors either by pushing them or yanking on a crank. But yeah, here we go. Cecil? Thank goodness you're all right. I was so worried. You left on such short notice. We're fine. I wish I could say the same for the Mysidians we slaughtered. Cecil? I'll come see you later, okay? Very well. Rosa's concerned for us. Yeah, I remember enough about this game to know that Rosa is my beloved and future party member. So, let's see. Castle of Baron. Oh, okay. Dungeons. We've locked up the Mysidian mages who opposed us, sir. You can talk to them through the bars. Oh, black mages.
You won't get away with this, you hear me?
There's a white mage. I do not expect you to spare us, but please return the crystal to Mysidia. Oh, kind of feel like you're right.
You idiots don't know anything. The crystal isn't just any old jewel.
That's what I'm concerned about. Like a crystal of water. That means like it's some sort of fundamental force in the order of the world and such. You know. Sid! Here we go. There he is, all dwarf-like, but in a Sid tradition in these videos, I'll have to go with, well, look who's back, son! Rosa was worried sick about you! Don't you ever do that to her again, you hear? And that's the bottom line. So how are my airships? I'll bet you and your goons wrecked them up something awful. Hey, what's the matter with you, kiddo? Well... What? The king's demoted you? What about the Red Wings? They'll be a mess without you, son. Come to think of it, the king's been acting peculiar for some reason. His Majesty ordered me to build an airship for killing people. Everyone's worried about him, son. Anywho, be careful out there. Make short work of that mission and get back safe. Well, I have to start heading home. My daughter will kill me if I'm not back soon, and that's the bottom line.
There he goes. Let's see where this leads. Ah, barracks. There's some crew members sleeping there. I can't, I could speak to him from here, but it's way too far, so I have to go through all the beds, sleep next to him, psst, psst, hey, you awake? Ow, my arm's broken! Oh yeah, maybe he's the one who fell in the intro fight. Let's see.
So much for the Red Wings' honor. Well, we'll just eat and laugh and try to forget about Mysidia. I still can't believe what we did.
Well, there's a bottle and a kind of shot glass there on a table, so they're definitely relieving stress. Can't blame them for feeling like they're not only that they did the wrong thing, but also that their dignity and honor is besmirched by the king's peculiar orders. Oh, let's see if there's anything here. Sometimes there's stuff in the not so much as in Final Fantasy VI, but sometimes in barrels and things like that. There's sometimes items to be had. Oh, change your seat, sir. I hear you depart early tomorrow morning. Good night.
Thank you.
Rest?
Yes. Well, I also have my vodka there.
No need to strip the armor off.
What's happened to the king? He covets the crystals as though he's possessed. And it seems he'll resort to any means to get them. Nevertheless, I can't defy him. How could I cross the man who raised Cain and me like his very own? The chivalrous knight whom I've adored and admired since childhood. I will not betray him. I can't.
Cecil? What's going on? You just returned from Mysidia and now you must journey afar to battle some phantom beast? It's all too sudden.
Everything's fine.
Cecil, look at me.
In Mysidia, we killed innocent people to steal their crystal. It was horrible. But I suppose this is my fate as a dark knight. Soon, I won't even feel remorse for my actions.
You and I both know that will never happen.
Still, I can't defy the king. I'm a hopeless coward.
The Cecil I know would never whimper like this. The Cecil I love. You leave for Mist early tomorrow night, tomorrow, right?
Yes, but don't worry. Cain is coming too. I'll be fine. Trust me.
Please come back to me in one piece.
Thank you, Rosa. Thanks for the pep talk, babe. Though, as a dark knight, you know we can never truly be together.
Another chivalry code thing, I'm sure.
It's bullshit. We should be motivated by love to go above and beyond and not be a loveless, joyless, charmless killing machine, god damn it.
So, you are ready for some real combat?
Always.
Lead the way.
Yeah. Onward we go. And the cutscene is just about to finish, letting me take the reins. And so, the Dark Knight Cecil was stripped of his command as captain of the Red Wings. He and the Master Dragoon, Cain, head for the Foggy Valley and the village of Mist. The advent of the airship marked the realization of Baron's dreams, but also the birth of its militarism. With its Royal Air Force, the Red Wings, Baron soon reigned supreme. Kind of bumbling over my words here. Now, as monsters multiply and stir unrest, Baron only exploits its power to collect the world's crystals. Why? The crystals merely shed their light in silence. Put up the volume just a little bit. I hope it doesn't capture it on video, that because I'm playing it on PS4, it's like hovering and like blowing and puffing like it's about to enter orbit or something. It's kind of a bummer. Here we go, the overworld. Looks neat there, that big overworld, and I can look down there. Yeah. Even here, like, even though the design is different on his helmet, it still looks cool. It looks like some sort of Warhammer Chaos Warrior. And Kane, the Dragoon, has more of that kind of a visor, maybe something you can pull down to cover your face, or something that's just on your forehead as kind of decoration. Nice. So yeah, let's adventure on to the wider world. Oh, goblins. I have attack, darkness, and items. I remember darkness. It's something that attacks everybody, but at the cost of your own health. And as a dragoon, of course, Kane has the jump ability, so let's use that. It's a classic. There we go. Yeah, these scrubs are nothing but pushovers, just to get me used to pushing buttons and engaging with the interface. Nice looking waterfall. This is the thing, like, even though both Final Fantasy VI and Final Fantasy IV were on the Super Nintendo, Final Fantasy IV came at the very early Helldivers, at the very early stage of Super Nintendo's life cycle, whereas 6, of course, came later. So Final Fantasy IV, the original, doesn't look quite as nice as Final Fantasy VI, and my personal preference is that Final Fantasy VI is the prettiest looking Final Fantasy game to my taste, and this pixel remaster basically makes Final Fantasy IV look like Final Fantasy VI, so I really love it, along with certain more modern things, like, for example, these mist effects right now in this game. So yeah, let's see. Okay, Insectus and Flying Eyes. So we have the eyes on the wings. There we go. Nice music to go along with all the action. All Final Fantasy games have lovely music, especially if what was it, Nobu Uematsu, if I'm remembering his name right, is behind making the music. Yeah. Very awesome. Let's see. There's some sort of boulder blocking that path, so I need to go around. More sword rat. Some sort of a... what are they called? Like those... well, goddamn, I can't recall. My English is failing me. I can't remember the name of those kind of needled creatures. From real life that sometimes vets have to pull their spikes out of poor dogs' faces when they get overly curious in North America and Africa and places like that. Turn back. What? Who's there? What was that noise? Potion. Nice. Let's see. Oh. Insectus, just killing giant caterpillars. Kind of makes me feel bad, but at least they kind of like just fade out of reality as they die, and I don't have to see the same sort of results as when you accidentally step on them or something. Eye drops. It's gonna start the whole thing again with these Final Fantasy games of like having tons of items. Goblins, back attack. Come on, goblins. Have the classic goblin kind of design. With the hook noses and the elongated ears and kind of mischievous rabble-rousers and thieves. Let's see. Here I think I can go to the tent. More enemies! More caterpillars! Hakuna Matata! What was it, like slimy but tasty or something? I can't recall the English version of what Timon and Pumbaa did. Said. Certain Disney movies are like that, like the Finnish translations that I saw as a kid are too heavily embedded in my memory, and I can't shake them off, even if I've seen the original English dub. Sometimes it's a positive thing, sometimes it's not, because thankfully, since they're movies, they have like top-notch translations and voice actors, even when they're dubbed and stuff. But
Leave at once.
Kane. Could that be the Phantom Beast of Mist Valley?
Knights of Baron.
Who are you?
Leave now, or suffer the consequences.
Show yourself!
You choose to ignore my warnings?
yes. We have to get to Mist. We're not turning back.
So be it.
The mists are gathering.
Yes. Here we go, the intro boss battle. And I remember what this guy is also all about. It's the same thing as in with the snail in Final Fantasy VI, and with the scorpion mech thing in Final Fantasy VII. It's this. So basically, like, keep attacking it until it changes itself to the point where you have to skip attacking. Here it turns into mist. In Final Fantasy VI, the snail went inside its shell. And did like a counter attack when you did that, and in 7 it was the scorpion mech raised its tail. So yeah, just need to you can't let yourself like go on autopilot and just mash buttons because I can't recall though if striking him when he is in the mist form, if there's any kind of repercussions for that. If it does any kind of counterattack, I can't recall at all. But I'm not looking to find out. Let's just use defend. I have no reason to use items at this point. This would be a great time to use potions and stuff if we were indeed suffering, but we're not even halfway. In Final Fantasy VI, I don't think there was a dragoon character, but then again in Final Fantasy VII there was no Moogles, except for, of course, was it? I can't remember the name of the Moogle that was in Golden Saucer as kind of a zoo type of thing. Again, into the mist. Legends say they come from the mist. So, if there's a fog, they will come. 13th Warrior. That's one of those movies that I really love, but I definitely, when rewatching it as an adult these days, its kind of flaws also kind of jump out at me, but it's one of those things where nostalgia is way too strong, where the music and certain lines and all those things, hell yeah. Die! Die, Miss Dragon! It just like hits a nerve where you just get like goosebumps and hair on your arms just kind of stands up. So, you know, you tend to forgive a lot of those things, even though they kind of sometimes hit you in the face. So, let's go to the village of Mist. Mist. Ah, looks so serene and peaceful. The ring is glowing. What the? Oh my God. The king had us bring this goddamn ring here. What the? This is why he sent us here?
We've destroyed the entire village.
Why would he make us do this? No, Mommy! Huh? My mom's dragon died, and because of that, my mom died too! What?
I've heard of people with the power to call forth monsters. Summoners, they're called.
Then, we're responsible for killing her mother by killing the dragon? You killed my mom's dragon? We didn't know that would happen.
So, that was the king's plan. To annihilate every summoner in this village.
That can't be.
I'm afraid it's true. I'm also afraid we're going to have to get rid of the girl.
What?
That's what the king would expect. It's her or us.
But she's just a child.
You intend to defy the king?
I refuse to carry out any more slaughter in the king's name.
I knew you'd say that. Don't worry, I'm on your side.
You are?
I owe the king so much, but I can't disgrace the dragoons.
So you'll join me?
Yes, but we'll need the support of other nations if we're to oppose the mightiest kingdom in the land, and we have to get Rosa out of Baron.
Thank you, Cain.
Save it! This isn't for your sake. This place is dangerous. We'd better get going. What about the girl?
We can't leave her. We'll have to take her with us. It's all right. We won't hurt you, but you're going to have to come with us, okay? No!
Come on! We have to go! Now!
No, go away! Wait. I hate you! You killed my mom! Oh. Well, I'm not gonna push any up. Just defend. I'm not gonna strike the girl. Go away! Summon. Roar! Fucking Titan! Annihilated me. She's strong. Even though she's a little girl. That's like a big fantasy trope of somebody like being like brought to like Hulk level power when they're like under immense duress. She's safe. Thank goodness. Cain? Cain! I have to get her out of here. Cain, I pray that you're alive. Alright, so now the way is blocked. Have to move onward. The desert. Ah, there's a... Oh, desert Sahagin. Let's use darkness. I'm at full health and I'm fighting multiple enemies all by myself. Darkness! Oh, damn! Yeah, didn't take too much of my health, but that's something you can't get used to, just handling enemies you want to handle quickly by just using that. Looks like an oasis. Kaipo, oasis of the desert. I have to find her a place to rest. Let's get to an inn. Welcome! Oh, she looks very pale. Is she alright? Get her to a bed, quickly. She can rest here free of charge. Thank you. Oh. Definitely seems like there's people of some moral character here. Have their ethics in order. Hey, are you alright? My name is Cecil. What's yours? I'm so sorry about your mother. I understand if you can't forgive me. Will you at least let me protect you? Maybe she'll gain our trust down the line. Night falls. Red Wings? Or just regular guards? General.
Cecil, I finally found you.
Huh? I mean, that was a girl. Huh? Wait.
I am here on the king's orders. All summoners from Mist must be annihilated. Hand over the girl now.
Not a chance.
Then you shall die.
We'll see about that. Alright, let's see. Let's focus our attacks maybe on the general first. I don't know how tough these guys are, but I'm guessing the general is like the big cheese here. It's just that I'm on my own. Maybe I should use darkness just so that I can, like... It'll hit the general as well. At this point, having my HP kind of high, it's still something I'm willing to take. And if those soldiers die easily, then I'll get to keep some of that health. Darkness! Oh, damn, I have 89. Shit. Come on now. I'll need to use a potion. Oh no, oh no. Well, it looks like the general isn't doing actually anything. He's just yelling orders. So maybe... Attack! Maybe if I use darkness again to get the soldiers out of the way, maybe then I can just pummel the general by his lonesome. Oh, come on now. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Come on, unleash the darkness. Oh, nice. Oh, okay. Well, they were kicking my ass, but the general was a pussy. Quickly pretending to be asleep. Oh, the girl. Are you okay? Yes. Don't worry about me. I won't let anyone hurt you. Promise? I promise. I'm Rydia. Rydia. Summoner Rydia has joined the party. Yay. There we go.
All set. Alright, now I'm getting back my control. Let's see, MP, health, everything, yeah, that wasn't just like, that wasn't just a kind of a story-driven kind of moment of rest. We actually got our stats back in order. Let's talk to some of the locals and see what's what here. This is Kaipo, the desert oasis of Damsian. Damsian. We're far from Baron. The water cavern is to the northeast, but it's dangerous. There have been sightings of 8 water serpents recently. 8 water serpents. Anna fell deeply in love with someone, but she left Kaipo because Sage Tella didn't approve. Oh? So, and Anna used to live here. And sage named Tella. Well, come on, get out of the way! Get out of the way! Didn't approve. Armor shop.
Well, hello. Do you wish to change your name?
No.
Very well. If you ever change your mind, I am always at your service.
Alright, don't need to make a new identity for myself.
Welcome, what can I do for you?
Leather cap, she has it. Clothes are a downgrade. Leather garb is what she has. Iron armlet is what she has. So, no need for that. Thank you very much. Didn't buy anything, so that must have been like a sarcastic. Oh, thank you so much for for your added business.
Welcome. What can I do for you?
Rod is what she has. Staff is an upgrade. Bow is a downgrade. Iron arrow. I can't recall who's gonna be using a bow later on. How much money do I have? 1,000 buckaroos. I'll buy it. Well, I won't be hitting anybody with her. She's terrible at striking people, but she's very good at using magic, so she's pretty much like my healer and item user. Well, let's get the staff, and I'll get the... I won't buy these right now. Thank you very much! Because, who knows, if when I get a character who uses a bow and arrow, maybe they already have those items, and that's like a downgrade or similar. If you are going to travel with that little girl, I recommend moving her to the back row. Oh, that's a good point. Oh, she's already at the back row. See, I can, like do this. So, she is at the back row. Oh. I want to go to Damsian to become a dancer, but the water caverns is filled with monsters. I've been practicing, though. Check out these moves. Well, yeah. Nice.
The castle up north is Damsian Castle, which rules over this entire desert. I hear the Prince of Damsian is a delicate beauty with an exquisite voice.
Alright. We found a girl from Baron lying unconscious just outside of town. The poor thing's come down with desert fever. She just keeps muttering the name Cecil over and over.
Ah, that must mean... Rosa! Rosa.
Cecil, don't die on me.
To cure desert fever, you need a rare jewel called the Sand Ruby, found only in a cave where an antlion dwells.
Antlion. Need to find that ruby.
Let's see, there was still... you.
I heard some damsel from Baron was found passed out on the outskirts of town.
She was taken to someone's house to recover. Yeah. Should have talked to you first, I suppose. Let's see what's in here.
I can't believe Anna ran away. She and her father, Sage Tilla, are very close.
Ah, so the sage who disapproved of Anna's love life was her daddy.
Welcome, what can I do for you?
Potion, Phoenix Down, Golden. Oh yeah, this is the great thing about these pixel remasters, that it actually tells you what it does right on the tin. Cures an ally of petrification, cures an ally of the toad status, cures an ally of darkness, of poison, the favorite food of fat chocobo. Try using it where it smells of chocobo. Okay, can't remember at all. Let's see. Phoenix Downs. Let's get 5. Let's get, let's say 10 potions. Let's get a couple of these Maiden's Kisses, because the Toad status in every Final Fantasy game is a nightmare. Poison and eye drops. Let's get a couple of... Okay, well, that's my money gone. Thank you very much. Well, this time it was sincere, because I definitely spent so much money there. Let's do the whole equipping thing. Staff. There you go. She has nothing on her left hand. She has the leather cap, leather garb. And Cecil has dark sword, dark shield, dark gloves, dark helm, dark armor. Now, well. Oh, that's up.
Quench your thirst with Kaipo Punch.
Oh, I wonder if it's that Kaipo Punch.
I'm a traveling schooler. I want to go to Fable, which lies east of Damsian, to do a little research. But some old man in the water cavern won't let me through.
I wonder if that old man is the person that's been name dropped a couple of times.
I want to go to the Antlion Caves east of Damsian because there's untold riches inside. Too bad only the royals are allowed in there.
Royals? Well, do you have any Kaipo punch for me?
Well, hello. We rarely have visitors these days. What with all the monsters running around?
Oh, come on now, I want some punch.
No, can't be helped.
You advertised something you were not going to give away, so screw this.
So yeah, that's basically this town all figured out. So something like northeast. I think they mentioned northeast. I'm going northwest. So. Sandworm, Shai Halud. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that was pretty damn weak, and so was his hit points. But yeah, Rydia learned Blizzard. Very nice. But yeah, Rydia had 30 hit points, so that was pretty concerning. Oh yeah. So yeah, northeast was the direction I was given. So yeah. And here we go, another dungeon. Oh man. Let's use darkness and try and get rid of these guys in a quick manner. White magic, black magic, summon. She doesn't know any white magic yet. Black magic, she knows Blizzard, and summon, she can summon Cast Chocobo Kick, which attacks one enemy. Oh shit, let's try it out. Oh my god! That was terrible. That was terrible, and she didn't get... I got a cross? What does that do? Well, let's at least first... Thankfully, I bought some Phoenix Downs. Damn, already. Well, I'm definitely using a tent before we go into that cave. The water cave. But, what? Cross. Cures an ally of a curse. Well, makes sense. Let's... Only 2 tents, but I do get, but then again, her HP is only... I'll rather use
a potion. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, well, that's one potion made her whole, and almost made Cecil whole as well. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna come across potions a lot more often. Let's see. Just gonna go through this place, try and get killer fish. Blizzard? Let's see how they like it. Well, didn't kill it. Neither did his sword.
God damn it.
Darkness! Let's see if I can... well, at least their damage isn't that rough, but then again, if they crit... Oh, what the hell? Still didn't die? These guys are pretty serious. In terms of hit points, at least. Let's use darkness one more time. Oh, man. Yeah, she keeps missing with her rod. That's like indicative of her talents. Rydia learned Cure, Rydia learned Sight. Very nice. Perhaps at this early stage when her MP is so low, I'll just use her to cure Cecil. The chest contained a potion. Very good. Maiden's Kiss. Okay, so let's see. Let's use a potion on Rydia and on Cecil. Here we go. Okay, I think we're confident. Keep going. Oh, preemptive strike. Oh, yeah, what I just said. So let's just defend with her for now. Let's attack these vile shells. And a water bug. That looks more like some sort of amoeba thing, but then again, let's keep defending for now. When it comes time to heal, she has only like 5 MP. So, yeah.
Defend yourself.
Oh, okay. I don't mind if the water bug retreats. Comes across a Dark Knight in his dark armor, dark helmet, dark shoes, dark socks, dark underwear. It's too much to bear for a water bug. Alright, Rydia learned Thunder. Excellent. I would think Thunder must be good against these kind of water-type creatures, no matter if they're like crustaceans or whatnot. I don't know if the game uses these kind of Pokemon-style elements versus elements things, but I think that would be a better go-to than using water against them, I suppose. But we'll see. I'm sure we'll see. One by one. Oh, that was like critical damage. Ah, run away, you cowardly water bug. Oh, level up? Nice. Oh. A tent. Very nice. Oh, there he is. Old man. Could that be? It is the Dark Sword. Dark Knight, I need your assistance. What's wrong? I must get to Damsian to rescue my daughter. She was deceived by a wicked bard. We must hurry, for I sense an ill omen. Oh, you too? I suppose he's more like, if he's a sage, then he's a lot more attuned to this stuff, and even if I felt it too on the deck of my airship, must be something. You must be the sage Tella. Indeed I am. That girl, she is a summoner. Perfect. She can help too. A giant monster lurks in the lake ahead.
That devil even withstands magic. We can defeat it if we work together, and then I can finally be on my way.
We need to reach Damsian as well.
Then let us make haste.
Sage Tilla has joined the party.
Chaos and fornications.
Let's see, looking at the map, that left side is where I need to go. Oh, back attack by zombies. Oh. 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 Oh no. Now these guys are like, yeah, if it's a back attack there. Oh, recall. What does recall do? Darkness? Defend? Okay. Okay, that did very little. Well, they're zombies, so if the element stuff is indeed involved, then let's use the recall again. I don't know if it's fire. Is it like random damage at all enemies? Let's keep defending. Attack. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I do have a dark sword. Oh, yeah, why do I keep using the dark? Couldn't remember. Okay, so I have yet to figure out how that actually works. Now let's defend. Oh man, she's Kiora. Let's cure. Oh, don't kill her. So let's use Darkness. Oh, he cured a whole bunch. Oh, well, the zombies didn't have all that much in hit point department, but they cared very little for Cecil's attacks. So it must be like, I'm an agent of darkness. So they might have had some like defenses against that or something. Vile shells. I wonder what this recall is. Oh, let's... Toad? Okay. Oh, so the water bug like cures its friends. Let's keep defending at this point. Oh, goddamn toads. They're pretty damn adorable. Thunder. Yeah, and this is also something that the pixel remasters have inbuilt that the regular games don't. It was the same with Final Fantasy VI, because I looked it up online at one point, where Rydia learned Hold, White Magic, where you can divide spells to hit multiple enemies. Oh, it didn't lead anywhere. Oh no, giant toads! I remember these guys. Yeah, I'm well aware of these guys. So yeah, this waterway didn't lead anywhere because you can't go under these bridges that are built all the way to the ground. So this was a goddamn red herring. Speaking of red herrings, yeah, defend darkness. Recall. Is the point of recall just to be like completely random? It's powerful, but it's random, and it might sometimes be like, I don't know if it could be like a healing spell at enemies at some point. I don't know how I'm supposed to get that chest over there. Don't see way to it. Maybe this is a location you return to later on. Who knows? Defend, darkness, and recall. Let's see what happens. The recall is definitely faster than the. Oh yeah, definitely. Blizzard is like water elemental stuff, so they really didn't care too much about that. But yeah, gotta also be aware of everybody's MP.
Let's see if recall is gonna do another random thing. Blizzard again. Well, there you go. That was that. Yay, Rydia learned sleep. It's nice that Rydia is learning so many spells. It makes sense, but she's traveling with Attila, like an experienced magician, but also the fact that she's supposed to be something like, I don't know, maybe like 8 or 7 years old or something like that, basically like a elementary school child. So she has a lot to learn, so it makes sense that she's... Oh, man! Kind of overkill, don't you think? Like... I just met this old guy and I feel bad for the guy that he disapproves of when he comes across just like enormous seashells and he just casts death on them in mass. Oh, but there was no experience. I suppose the death spell is perhaps something that like takes away the experience. So there's a trade-off. But let's keep using the recall. Recall. But yeah, he's definitely losing some. Oh damn! Cecil has very little health. Yeah, let's cure him. There. Okay, he's totally out of MP, so now it's all about Cecil doing this. And let's see when we get an opportunity to heal their MPs up a little bit. I do have some ethers, but it's one of those things where just a little bit of damage. Let's see. Ether. I have only 1 ether. I have 3 tents, so when the opportunity arises, I think I'm just gonna be. Let's just heal Cecil and have Cecil do the heavy lifting here now. Just contained an ether. Well, no. No, ethers are. I don't know how it is in this game specifically, but my experience has been that ethers aren't something you just find in stores. I can't recall if the guy was selling ethers back in the Oasis, but they're usually something that you want to hold on to when you find them, because if you need them during a boss battle or something, it can be a clutch thing. Well, they're doing pathetic damage to Cecil at least. There you go. And is it gonna retreat? Yeah. Damn water bug, you coward. Alright, let's see what we find. Are there any more shit? Oh, this is the place I ought to have been going to all the time. Well, let's see. I can see the map there. I'm not gonna go back just for some treasures that might have a potion or 2 inside. We'll rest here. This magic field repels all monsters. You can save and use a tent or cottage in here. Let's use my tent to rest and prepare for the upcoming battle. Thanks. And good thing I didn't use those ethers. The girl is asleep already. She must have been exhausted. Who is she? A summoner from the village of Mist. She holds great potential. With proper training, she'll be able to master many spells. Look at her, so sweet and innocent. She reminds me of Anna at that age. Who's Anna?
My daughter, she eloped with the Bard of Damsian because I didn't consent to their union. Tell me, what business have you in Damsian?
A friend of mine has been struck down by desert fever.
Oh, a friend?
Oh well.
Ah, so you seek the Sand Ruby. It won't be easy to obtain. But first, there's the small matter of a vicious monster that needs taken care of. A frightful creature it is, with 8 enormous tentacles. We must kill it and reach Damsian before it is too late.
Too late for what?
I don't know. I only pray my instincts are wrong. It's that omen.
All set. A magical field allows the use of tents and cottages in this area. You can also save your progress.
Well, shit, let's save. File 1, let's go. Save complete. Yeah, everybody's MP is full. Let's head on out. Still have some roaming to do. Oh, no. Yeah, those toads turn you into toads and an ice rod. And that's no bueno. Let's give the ice rod to Tella. And because he's more likely to strike enemies than Rydia. I don't want Rydia. If I ever come to the spot with Rydia where I would choose for her to attack enemies, I'd rather use Defend because her HP is so low. Preemptive Strike. Let's save the whole summon thing. Darkness. Oh, and let's defend. Let's have Cecil do the heavy lifting here because, yeah, he's pretty good with the sword. So, against enemies like these, well, it's a fine choice. It's a fine choice. Just takes a little longer, but it's a fine choice, nevertheless. Here we go.
Damn sea life.
Show him who's boss. My morning coffee interfered with by killer fish. Yay! Level ups all around. Very good, very good. Mallet.
It didn't have like an icon that like hinted at a weapon, but Mallet cures an ally of mini. Okay. Well, there's tons of conditions now. Let's see where this goes. Oh, well, this looks like it just goes to chest.
Oh, come on now.
Let's just defend. Let's use that goddamn recall thing. He's gonna just be rid of these guys. Fire. Let's see how water guys like fire. Didn't affect them too much, as you might presume. Come on now. We'll save. I'm gonna use all of Rydia's like magical abilities and such when we face the boss. It's blocking our entry out of this water cave. On our way to Damsian. The chest contains 580 bucks. Nice. Bomb fragment. What the hell is that? Has the same effect as fire. Okay, so an item that basically kind of like a spell scroll or something where you can just cast a spell using an item. God damn, come on now. Let's just keep on hacking, slashing, smiting, stomping, and kicking the asses of damn sea life. Darkness. There we go. Let's use the darkness again just to be rid of pretty much everybody. Cecil has his HP maximum has risen quite nicely during these first few levels. Oh, just as I said that, his I'm gonna have to cure him. Yeah. But yeah, his maximum is 283, so it's pretty good. Also, Rydia has gone from like having like 30 to going to 97 already, so this is still our like first real dungeon. Let's see. Yeah, no need to use. Did I come from? I think I came from the. Yeah, this is. Huh? What's that? There's like a dark patch of ground there. Let's see if there's. Come on now. Darkness. Let's keep at it. Let's keep at it. Use the same strategy now. Another dose of darkness.
Turn back, turn back. Darkness will envelop you.
I love Curse of Monkey Island. And I especially love Murray from that game. One of the best characters in any video game. Oh, here we go. Okay. I could have gotten to this crate even without the secret passage. Let's see. Cecil is living up to his word. He's basically being the one who defends everybody. Just keep healing me and I'll deal all the damage. You know, Rydia learned poison. It's nice. Got a potion. There. Hopefully there's something good here. Keep running into... Oh! Tiny mage! Adorable looking little Diglett kind of things. Alright, this time I have no idea how tough they're gonna be, so let's use the recall thing. And let's see. Let's cure Cecil at this point. Oh, okay. Rod! I desecrated their corpses and got myself one of their rods. The chest contained feathered cap. Who is that for? Let's see. Head, feathered cap. It's better, so let's give her that. There we go. There. All right. Onward we go. Goddamn fish everywhere. Oh yeah, let's cure Cecil now that we didn't get the chance last time. I also need to cure Rydia before the battle. Pretty much everybody needs to be cured before the battle. There you go, there you go. Let's use the recall thing again. Tornado. Oh, see, that's the thing. When it's random, that didn't do any damage. I would think that maybe the tornado thing is something that can turn enemies maybe, you know, with their backs to you, so that you can do, like, critical damage easier or something. I'm not sure. Let's see, maybe Rydia ought to use her cure spell on herself, because Tella's is much more powerful and thereby takes up more MP. Let's see. Oh, that's neat. We're really high up here. Really nice. That's something I always loved about. Of course, I can't recall if that kind of effect was in the original Super Nintendo version of the game either. But I always loved the kind of Super Nintendo's aesthetic when creating depth, when you have like differing depths of field, when you have like a character walking in the foreground and the background is divided into multiple levels, and they all go at different speeds to create that kind of immersive idea of the horizon there and everything like that, and it's one of those things where it's just, and Super Nintendo isn't like, it's not one of those things, oh, good, remember? Super Nintendo isn't one of those things where it has like a super nostalgia kind of role for me, where it's just, oh, anything Super Nintendo, I'm in. But I just, like, that era of like pixel graphics is just my jam. It's like, it's like all the way like to the early. Oh man, I shouldn't use darkness. Let's cure. So, all the way to the early 2000s with like let's say Heroes of Might and Magic 2 and a little bit of 3, but 3 already started using 3D modeling with its let's just everybody goddamn attack thing. And of course the magicians are all missing, so yeah, they need to be defending. But yeah, those kind of pixel graphics where you can make, like, when you can push the technology of what you can pull off with pixel graphics to the point where you're already kind of shifting away from it to go to 3D polygons and things like that. Antarctic Wind, that kind of, you know, graphic design or graphic visual design is my jam. It usually has a lot of pastel colors and very like nice colors and just a cartoony style that looks just very satisfying to my eye. A stone with the same effect as Blizzard. Okay, now I have a couple of those kind of spell scroll-like items. What? Red Moose. Let's see. Oh, okay. It's kind of like, are these guys like undead or not enough MP? Oh, okay. Wonder if these guys are also some sort of like. If my attack didn't do anything, maybe darkness will. If it doesn't, I'm running away, because then that means I can't basically do anything to these guys because the MP is too low. Come on now. Use darkness. I thought I'd already done told you. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so if we encounter more of these red mooses, let's just run away, just like with the toads. Let's use cure. Him. Again. And again. There. Let's get some crates here. An hourglass. I wonder if that's, again, something like a spell scroll. A timepiece with the same effect as stop. Okay. Shadow blade. Okay, let's see.
sounds like something someone with a dark sword would also appreciate. Yeah, and it's better in every way. So now everything else about you is dark, but your sword is shadow. It's like, oh no. Thankfully, the escape has been pretty damn easygoing and successful thus far.
This way leads outside. The monster lies in the cave beyond. Use a tent outside if you must.
Oh, I see. Very nice of you. So let's indeed use one so that I don't have to use ethers. I have 3 tents. There we go. Have a bit of snooze to get your magic points back.
Yeah, let's go kick some ass.
Yeah, this is just a waterfall.
He's down there.
Alright. Still need to have to jump through hoops. Oh, these guys. Let's just run away right now. I want to save all of my MP. I know the boss is right around the corner. So, I don't want my... Oh, where does that... Oh, no, that one. Let's just... Come on now, run away. I know that there's an option to fiddle around with the game's Hades helm. Hades gloves. If it's not darkness or shadow, it's Hades. Let's see, what was it? Hades gloves, yes. Was it Hades shield? No, was it Hades helm? Yeah. Total Hell Knight. But yeah, it's like I can go to the options and like speed up the game if I wish. I can like put encounters completely off if I wish, and all these sorts of things, and I just feel like, you know, that just kind of doesn't do it for me, brother. Hades armor, Hermes shoes. I would think Hermes shoes go to somebody who's, no, it was the armor, yeah, Hades armor. Let's see, was it Rydia be using? Was it Hermes shoes? Is it something else? Let's see. Hermes shoes, yeah. Shoes with the same effect as haste. Okay, so it's not something to equip. No, especially not these guys. God damn it, I like chocolate mousse, but red mousse? No, thank you. There it is. And somebody said, like, was it 8 serpents that are guarding this place? No, not quite.
There he is. Watch out.
Yeah, that's cool.
Octomammoth.
Alright, let's use Black Magic Thunder, I would suspect is the thing it would like. 60, okay. Let's just attack. Ah, nice. Ooh, wow! My sword must have like hit critical or something that did so much damage. Let's use the summon. Let's summon the Chocobo. That was nice. Thunder. That didn't do too much damage there. Darkness. Not too much there either. So let's just keep using this. He's slowly... Oh, okay. Not enough for that. In that case, let's just keep her as a healer. Osmosis, stop, fire, blizzard. Let's still keep using thunder, and let's just attack it. He's creeping closer to me, and also as I strike it down, it's losing its tentacles. Let's use the recall thing. If there's blizzard, it's not gonna be... I kind of missed how much damage... Oh, nice! Another critical thing here. Defend. Black magic. Well, let's do the recall if he... Tornado! No, yeah, miss. I think I'm gonna use Cure on Iridia just in case. I don't want her to die. And, recall. Toad! Well, these don't work on goddamn bosses. So maybe recall is not a great thing to use when it comes to thunder. Thunder! 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 Oh! He's weakening! I missed him. Some bit of text there. Yeah. I really like the color palette for the Octomammoth is really nice, and also I really like the kind of, even though that's like a very stilted animation, it's still something that gets me all giddy. Now let's defend. Ooh, that was a lot. There you go. Down you go, boy. Yeah, if stealing the crystals from their designated places is something that's causing unrest in the world, and monsters are becoming more plentiful and aggressive and all that, and there's an ill omen in the air, doesn't bode well. Come now, Damsian is beyond this waterfall. Let's go. Hell yeah. There it is. Oh, cool 3D effect. Oh. Oh, hell no. Goddamn Red Wings. That's what I would have been doing if I hadn't spoken out. God damn it. No, Damsian Castle. Damn it.
They stole the crystal.
Of course they did, bastards.
The bombardment was too much.
Damn the Baron King.
The healing pots upstairs. I must. The bombardment was too much.
Tent. God damn it.
Is that? It is Anna! You're that bad! Anna ran away because of you! You spoony bird!
No, wait!
Die!
Please, listen!
Yeah! Shut up!
Forgive me, please!
Yeah! Take this! Ouch!
Father, stop!
so glad to see you again. Father, Edward is the Prince of Damsian. Forgive me for running away, but Edward and I are in love. Still, I knew I couldn't find happiness without your consent. I was on my way home when we were attacked by Baron's Red Wings and their commander Golbez. I've never heard of Golbez before. Who is he? I don't know. All I know is that his strength was beyond words. But why did they attack Damsian? They wanted the crystal, and they spared no one to get it. My mother, my father, even Anna shielded me from their arrows. You love him enough to give up your own life? Father, forgive me. Edward, I love you. Anna! 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 Damn you, Golbez! Who is that monster anyway? What do you know about him? I hear he arrived in Baron one day and became the new leader of the Red Wings. He leads them in their mission to plunder the crystals. Stop your sniveling! That will not bring Anna back. Golbez of Baron, I shall take his life with my own 2 hands. Tella, wait. You can't possibly go alone. I will kill Golbez on my own. I don't need your help. I don't need anyone's help. Tella has left the party. Anna. Stop crying. You're a grown-up. You're not supposed to cry. I lost my mum, but I'm not gonna cry anymore. Rydia. I don't care. Leave me alone. I'm staying here with Anna. I will never leave her side. Bitch slaps all around. That's enough. You're now the rightful ruler of Damsian, so start acting like it. You owe it to your people, and you owe it to Anna, your majesty. My name is Cecil, and I need your help. Why should I help you? My friend in Kaipo is suffering from desert fever. I need to get the sand ruby to save her. Can you help me? What's her name? Rosa. She is very dear to you, isn't she? Like Anna was to me. You can find the sand ruby in the Antlion cave, which lies to the east. The ruby forms from the fluid that the Antlion secretes when it lays eggs. We can cross the shallows in my hovercraft to reach the cave. After we acquire the sand ruby, we can cross the shallows once more to Kaipo. Let us be on our way. Prince Edward has joined the party. Poor Anna. Goodbye, Anna. Oh. Well, I guess that's the game's way of telling us she's not coming back with some sort of a healing potion or something. She blinks out of reality. Alright, let's see. There's shallows here. Let's see where this takes us. Something there, some kind of path. Mount Hobbs. Huh? The trail is blocked by a wall of ice. Yeah, nothing here.
ought to return maybe later. Have something to thaw it out. Here we go to the Antlion's den. Goblins. Let's see. Defend. Let's use darkness. Attack, sing, heal, hide items. Let's see what his attack is all about. Okay. Okay, maybe it was just that enemy that didn't do too much damage to. Maybe healing isn't attacking isn't his deal. Sing. Does it like debuff them? Song of Silence. Didn't look like it. Okay, their spells are not having effects. Heal. Oh, I remember. He heals by using potions from your inventory, so it can be kind of deceptive. If you just spam his healing like, oh, it doesn't cost anything, it certainly does. I'm wondering if Edward is the one who used the bow rod. Let's see, Rydia has staff. Yeah, rod was the earlier thing. Let's see, Prince Edward, Dreamer's Heart. There's nothing here right now. Maybe the bow is for him, maybe it's for the other hand or something. Oh, okay, attack plus 8, accuracy plus 85. So at least he tends to hit his targets, even if the damage isn't that great. Antlion's Cave. There's a lot of grit and sand flying around. Potion? Potions and lotions? Huh? Adamantoids. But then again, if the singing is any kind of like, oh, that damage was... Oh no, he also, I didn't realize how little his hit point maximum was. So yeah, he's kind of... Yeah. Thankfully, he's like automatically in the back row, kind of just, you know, defend, buddy boy. Just defend, let Uncle Cecil handle this. But let's see, sing. Oh, I need to heal him again. Song of Silence didn't seem to do anything again. And these guys are pretty tough. So let's just defend. Let Cecil do the heavy lifting here. I'm pretty sure that after I'm done with this play session, it's like the intermediate kind of time I'm gonna do some grinding with the characters. But Spider Silk, where is that? Sticky Thread with the same effects as Slow. Okay, I have haste, I have slow, all these kinds of things. I think I want to hang on to them as long as possible because again, in boss battles and like, they might be very... Goblins!
Grrr, let them come. There's one dwarf in Moria who still draws breath.
Damn scrubs. Need to heal up. Edward, though. Rydia as well, and Cecil, yeah. Rydia's MP maximum has been rising very nicely. Gold Needle. Well, what is a Gold Needle? Cures an ally of petrification. Like, already I'm so heavily loaded with items I have no idea really, or rather that I can't keep up with what it is that they do to all sorts of different... Let's use darkness just to be rid of the goblins so that they don't harass my weaker friends. And then let's just use regular rolled attacks on the adamantoids. Like a snapping turtle with teeth instead of a beak.
alligator snapping turtle is one of those like nature's creatures that's just like all you need to do is like increase the size of it and you have like a fantasy monster in your hands. So, like it's really like terrible looking, like in a cool way. Domovoy. Yeah. It's an interesting word. Doesn't it conjure imagery of goblins? Really, to my mind, Domovoy. But maybe it's like a goblin hierarchy. It's not always chieftains and shamans and the like, but a pink-wearing Domovoy. Let's heal Cecil. There you go. There you go. Now, Iridia learned to warp. I think that's some sort of like out of combat type of thing. Like traveling inside dungeons and whatnot to get out of rooms or something. Ugh, sandworms. These guys were pushovers. That I remember. I need to start healing everybody again. But yeah, from what I understand, the kind of development and history of Final Fantasy IV is kind of curious because if I understand correctly, in Japan the 8-bit Nintendo was really popular, and when Super Nintendo was coming along, there was a lot of trepidation, a lot of like concern of like, is it gonna be like a hit the same way a Nintendo is? Antarctic Wind, I already have one of those, and there was a lot of like, what if we put all our eggs into this next generation console? Lamia's harp. I think that might be a better weapon for Reamer's harp. Lamia's harp. Very nice. That if they put all their eggs into this next generation console, that it might be, you know, a mistake because they have an established fan base with the 8-bit Nintendo people, and in Japan, even long after the release of the Super Nintendo, there kept, you know, coming like new games for the previous generation, for the 8-bit, like the Famicom. Like for example, a lot of Mega Man games still came out long after Super Nintendo was already out. And also with the Super Nintendo, there was a lot of like, it took quite a bit of time before people realized how to get most out of its hardware. So some of the early Super Nintendo games looked kind of rough, unless you count some games like the Mario games and what is it, like the like science fiction racing game that has that kind of 3D effect. I think that was like pretty early on in its life cycle, in the console's life cycle. But back then, people didn't have the same kind of attitude as these days, where it's like an immediate, that if there's a next generation console, like a next PlayStation or next Xbox, that of course people are gonna want to get that, and you should just develop games for the new hardware that's coming out. I think that's more of a, oh, he ran away? I was just thinking of healing him, but let's just run away. Let's just run away and heal Edward. That was interesting, because Edward has the ability to run away from combat, but he did it unprompted there by himself, so that was very nice, like he saved his ass. But yeah, back then it was very much like a gamble, and for the I just Phoenix down, ether, emergency exit. I wonder if that's something where you can get out of dungeons or something. Allows you to escape instantly from a dungeon, exactly. Yeah. Let's see what the MP is right now. Well, she's the only one who has any concerns about that, but let's see if I have, like, how many tents? I have 5 tents. Let's use a tent. They don't cost that much. When I get the opportunity, when I get back to the Oasis, then I'll buy some tents. But yeah, the conclusion they came to with the coming of Super Nintendo was that they're gonna develop and release 2 Final Fantasy games simultaneously, and that was Final Fantasy IV and Final Fantasy V. It was like Final Fantasy IV is gonna come out to the Famicom game system for the kind of like the audience that is already like built and stable and that you can safely rely on, but then Final Fantasy V is gonna come out to the Super Nintendo, and then that's gonna be more something that's taking advantage of the Spider Silk, of the technology that's been developed for it. Leshy! Pretty ladies. Let's see how they like darkness. Are they like... Oh, they didn't like it. Good, because the rest of the gang can just defend, help themselves. They're making quite many attacks. There's only 2 of those leshy ladies, and they're still making quite a lot of attacks. So maybe that's their thing. They're just scratching away. They look kind of like Lamians, kind of like something where they're like snake ladies, but the snake portions look more like ethereal or something. Let's heal. There. The darkness is so taxing. Let's see if there's crates. Huh? What's that? An empty space. No, yellow jelly. Wasn't fan of the mousses. I'm not a fan of the jellies either. Nothing. It's just a big nothing. More leshies. They're not doing all that much damage, but kind of like last time it took 3 darknesses, so let's see if that's the case again. And just heal old Cecil. But yeah, it's like it was like crazy to like develop two big games at the same time, and it's gonna stretch your resources and your development teams, and like insane crunch in like everybody like spending like over a year just like sleeping in the office, just working all day every day, and it's like that's like such a fucked up thing to really ever do in like work culture and whatnot. And it's like, of course, in like the Japanese game world, and of course in a lot of entrepreneurial kind of things and conquests like that, it's of course seen as like a sacrifice for your great conquests ahead and all that. But still, it's like, man, but still, it's like I think that whole thing of like stretching the development team so much that there was a lot of fragmentation, and a lot of people's ideas that they were developing kind of shifted into other directions. I think Secret of Mana and Chrono Trigger were kind of spawned from that development. cycle that those ideas were just kind of deemed that let's make that a separate project. So already you're making 2 games and you're like developers just ricocheting into their own teams to make other JRPGs. So man, and wouldn't you know it, the game came out kind of full of bugs and full of little things, translation errors, and to the Western market they also thought that it's too challenging for the Americans, so they just kind of stripped a lot of like mechanics out of it and all that. That's why with Final Fantasy IV it's usually the consensus that the later versions like this Pixel remaster is the one to go with. This is where the antlion lays its eggs. Eek! It's okay. The antlions are quite tame. They don't attack people. Here, I'll demonstrate by taking the Sand Ruby like so. Come on, we have to help him. Poor Edward. Antlion. Alright, let's use summon right away. Attack. Let's see if... let's see what Edward's attacks feel like with him. Counter Horn. Yeah. Even with a new harp, that's kinda lame. Yeah. Alright, let's see if Sing has any effect on him. No effect. Yes. I might have guessed it. I can summon the Chocobo a second time, very nice. But that also kind of hints at the joke. Oh, pretty good, pretty goddamn good. So in that case, let's just keep attacking until it's time to heal people and stuff, I suppose, or to just defend. Antlion. I can summon the Chocobo again. Oh, yeah, she has. Oh man, she has incredible MP. Incredible. Antlion. I remember, like in my childhood, there's a cartoon, or there's a Finnish, like a children's story franchise called the Moomin. Moomin Valley and Moomin Trolls and all that stuff, and they made like a Japanese animation out of it in the early 90s, and in that there's a creature called an antlion that lives in a sand pit, and you know, people go to the sand pit when they drop something in, and it's hard to crawl out, and the sand lion can just slowly come to you, and it's like this beastly looking creature. So seeing another sand lion has obtained the Sand Ruby. How could this happen? They've always been totally harmless. Monsters are growing in number of late, and their behavior is changing as well. I can't help but feel this is some kind of sign. Okay, come on, let's go cure Rosa. Let's go. Let's get the hell out of here. I need to cure my wife. She has sand cancer. Alright, come on, I do want the experience, so let's just keep on attacking these fools. But yeah, it's like it's much more of a PC kind of mindset back then. I mean, like a personal computer mindset as opposed to a console mindset back in that time, to basically like lean into the hardware. A lot of like old PC games from the early 90s and stuff were always like in 80s, all the way from like late 70s all the way to like whenever, were often like all about all about like just pushing the hardware to its absolute limits, and then for for consumers it was always like a bummer that you constantly have to keep updating your computer setup. You need new graphics cards, new like drivers, new kinds of this and that and the other, sound cards and whatnot, and on the console side, it was much more of a kind of a, I don't know what to compare it to. Maybe more of like a just kind of like a toy, like selling the latest knick-knack to the consumers. Let's just run off because there's so many cases of like a new console coming out and just not having having games for it that look like they belong on the earlier console. Let's see, actually, like on the map. Yeah, it looks like that. Yeah, here. We go down and around. Oh, Basilisk. Let's see. No. Here. Okay. Yeah, it's like if you press to the side, to your left, it then goes to the kind of splitting the damage thing. But yeah, it's already learned Toad. Very nice. But yeah, I was never like in my childhood we had a computer. Like I remember having like a compact 486 compact, and then having like a CD drive on it later on, and updated all sorts of stuff for it, because it originally was like more of my older brother's kind of a personal endeavor. Like he was more of a computer guy, and like I said, with pushing the hardware to its limits, he definitely approached like computer gaming and stuff like that from that kind of hardware point of view. I had no idea about what like some processors and motherboards and hard drives and memory this and all that. I was more into the bits. So I was much more of that kind of like approaching gaming, more like approaching playing with your toys and stuff like that. And I think that kind of split the kind of gaming community in half, not in this kind of vindictive way or like one of us or something like that type of thing. More of just like, if you're interested in the hardware and updating it and getting the latest, greatest little technical details, like I have a friend who's really into watches, who's really into like home entertainment systems for like for 4K DVD or 4K Blu-ray stuff and all that. And he sometimes lectures me about like goddamn which light bulbs to get the maximum effect out of them. And to me, it's just gibberish. It's just like somebody just tossing ones and zeros at you, and to me it's just like, oh, whatever you say, pal. And I think that's something that splits kind of like, are you more of a hardware first, or are you more of a just this kind of a toy? But then again, it's more like I think Terry Crews compared building your own gaming computer to like the old like ham radio projects and stuff. So if you're into technology and if you're into like hot wiring stuff, all that stuff, it's a crafting project. If you're into electronics, then that's your thing. Let's see now.
Welcome, what can I do for you?
Let's see if the bow. Okay, it's a downgrade definitely to Edward. So no thanks. Nothing right now. But let's go and get those get them tents. This was an armor shop. Yeah, armor shop, and he didn't have anything already when we first came in here. Here's the item stuff. Get out of my way, old lady.
Welcome. What can I do for you?
Let's get tents. And I now have over 5,000 bucks. So let's get like 10 tents for 1,000 bucks. So then we don't have to worry about that. How many? We already have like quite a bit of these. Let's get a bunch of potions. Let's get a couple of Phoenix Downs just in case. And maybe I have only one of these gold needle things. Let's get 2 of those. Maiden's Kiss. Okay, this looks swell.
Thank you very much.
Alright, now to heal my beloved.
Get the hell out of my way. I'm on a mission.
To cure desert fever, you need a rare jewel called the sand ruby, found only in a cave where an antlion dwells.
Well, lucky for me, Rosa. Oh, a ring received from the beam of... Oh yeah, sand ruby. Rosa is exposed to the light of the sand ruby. Oh. See, Cecil? You're alive! Thank goodness! How do you feel? I'm fine, but I thought I'd lost you. They told me you died in mist when the earthquake hit. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Rosa, who's Golbez? He's the new captain of the Red Wings, appointed by the king himself. But the king has been acting strangely. I believe Golbez is manipulating him to collect the crystals for himself. With the Mysidius water crystal in hand, he'll surely go after the others. The fire crystal of Damsian, the wind crystal of Fable, and the earth crystal of Troya. The fire crystal has already fallen into his hands. Let me introduce you. Edward is the Prince of Damsian. Rydia is a summoner from Mist. I wouldn't have been able to get the Sand Ruby and cure your fever without their help. Hoy there! Hello, Rydia. Thank you both so much. Cecil, after Damsian, Fable must be their next target. We must... You have to rest now. Don't worry, we'll go to Fable. Sadly, the trail to Fable is blocked by thick ice. Rydia, can you cast fire? No! Fire is one of the most elementary of black magic spells. As a summoner, you... Rosa, stop. You're in no condition to come with us. I'll be alright, really. On my honor as a white mage, I promise I won't be a burden. Rosa only wishes to be with you, Cecil. All right. We'll go together. Just make sure you get plenty of rest tonight. Thank you. White Mage Rosa has joined the party. There we go. That nut. Anna, I miss you so much.
Jesus! Imagine.
Oh. Edward! Anna? You must fight, Edward. Believe in yourself, Anna.
There you go.
Yay! Edward leveled up. Anna! This can't be! I must leave this world for a better place. No! Don't go! I can't live without you! You mustn't let Golbez have the crystals. Fight for your people. Care for them as you did for me. Yes, I'll do it. I'll fight. But how can I stop him? I don't know what I should do.
All set.
Alright, now I have everybody. Everybody's all full health, all full MP. Let's see, Anna. Oh, Anna uses the bow, but she has the bow already. Iron arrow and a bow, yeah. But that means that the... Let's just go check in the weapon store. I can't recall if it was like an iron bow or something, and if it would be better, then...
Get out of my way, young rapscallions.
Oh, this is the... No, this is the goddamn weapon store. It's just that he looks like a mage. I'm profiling him. Maybe he's just wearing his nightgown.
Oh, welcome. What can I do for you?
No, it's the same.
Now, you have nothing I desire. Damn old man.
So now we have a couple of mages with us. The next step is to go with the hovercraft to the path that was blocked with ice. But we'll do that next time.